Welcome to LA Fixers on Rubbing Elbows here at the Co-Create Studios. Today, we've got an awesome top producer who is going to help me wish y'all a happy Hanukkah. Welcome, Monica.
Thank you. Thank you, Chuck, for having me. And yes, happy Hanukkah to all of you.
Thank you. So let's chat about you. How did we meet? Do you remember how we met?
So we met a few years back.
Wrong, yes.
We met a few years back through a mutual trainer.
That's right. You do remember.
Yes,
Oh my
I remember.
We
and
both.
It's funny. Yeah, we both had the same trainer.
Yeah.
It's funny because I saw you in the gym and I had known you previously, but I didn't know you worked out with Trent, who was our trainer at the time. I don't know. Do you still train with him?
Does it look like I still train with him? No, I don't train with him anymore.
You look great. So that was kind of random. And then we obviously were both in the real estate realm. So then we just always would see each other out and about or at Twilight or events and then exchange off markets. And
So I remember seeing, because you have a very unique last name, Yekani.
Yes.
Some of y'all who know the last name. There was billboards all over the city for Nick Yekani, who's your dad, who's a wealth manager, right? What does he
Wealth management. Yeah, so he's been in the business 40 years. So he does wealth management, life insurance, retirement. He worked at MetLife previously, and then he opened up his own brokerage or company, I guess you could say, Economics and Family, which is now branched out to Yekani Wealth Management and Real Estate.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Are you somehow merging? Are you working with him?
We are. We're merging now with his clients on wealth management, and now we're doing all the real estate for his clients as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I remember when we started talking about that, I said, oh my God, this is like the ultimate tool. If my dad had billboards all over the place and like almost like a household name here in the valley.
I think the one that you saw was on Santa Monica Boulevard, which was like his main one, which he had throughout like COVID. He was there, I think, for like 2 years. He had that billboard. So it's pretty awesome.
There was also a couple in the valley and whatever.
Yeah. What's pretty awesome is we already have a client base of wealth management, which he manages 500 million under assets, partnered with Robert Schiller. So that's pretty amazing. And then we just transition into now real estate. I mean, all of his clients need real estate services. They all own real estate. They all sell and buy. And we also have a loan department as well. So our company now is Yekani Wealth Management and Real Estate. And I feel like it's a one-stop shop for everyone.
Amazing. Yeah. This ideally would be if you're out there, prospecting, trying to get new clients and whatever. Obviously, that's something in your back pocket. That's right. That's like an amazing.
Totally.
How can like an agent out there align themselves with you? Like maybe if they've got a client who's got assets and wants to add like a little some sort of a service or something. Can they say, hey, I'm going to make an introduction to Monica Yekani from Yekani Wealth Management, blah, blah, blah. And maybe secure themselves a listing by, is that a way? How would you say?
Yeah, totally. I love co-listing with agents. I love connecting with people. I mean, that's originally why I got in the business. I think one benefit of having this wealth management, background is we can somehow work together with agents, not only on real estate, but we also have capital gains, deferred tax programs. I mean, we have so much to offer them as well. So I feel like it all just kind of goes hand in hand. We have a lot more than just real estate to offer our clients. And I also like to go and bring that value to other agents as well and tell them, hey, this is what we have. And maybe that can, help their business as well.
Yeah. A lot of agents are very clueless when it comes to, they know the term 1031 exchange.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's so much more that goes into it, and we all need to be educated. I don't know everything. I mean,
totally, of course. So that's one benefit that we also can offer within our company and at real estate as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and I'm happy to bring in agents also that are looking for that and introduce them to what we have, so that will just help grow their business as well.
So I'll tell you one thing that I've done in LA Fixers that helped me with my business is I'll align myself with accommodators, 1031 exchange, attorneys, anyone in that space, because they're always dealing with someone who is just selling and now they need to identify, right?
Right.
And I've got the stuff that's one, it's exclusive, it's off market, and two, it's below value.
Yeah.
So someone's picking it up, they're getting a deal.
Right.
They don't have to fight.
Right.
You know, they're not on multiple offers. So how do we mix our resources together? That's why you're here. No, I'm kidding. But
That's why I'm here.
You know,
I
all
knew there
jokes
was a
aside,
catch.
there's truth in every joke. And maybe subconsciously, I always thought like,
Yeah.
hey, we should figure out a way because I have
I knew
such
there
great
was a
inventory.
catch.
Yeah, there's always a catch.
I think how we can work together, and that's a really good question because you do have all the off-market inventory. I mean, over the years, we've shared tons of off-market inventory, you know, amongst each others. I feel like we have the investors and a client base, and you have the properties. So I feel like that's how we can merge together.
Okay.
You bring me the off-markets, and I send it out to our thousands of clients database, which most of them own real estate. Most of them are investors themselves. And it's just a huge network that we can work with.
I love it.
You know, outside of social media
Yeah.
and other ways, obviously how you brand yourself and LinkedIn and social media and, you know, getting the word out there for off markets. I feel like.
I have a question because,
Yeah.
you know, Chuck brings up a good point, but at the same time, we want to be able to, this show obviously wants to give value and tips and ideas
Yeah.
to people out there. So
Totally.
the name of the game, obviously, especially in real estate, is networking. And at the end of the day, you're selling
Yeah.
yourself.
Of course.
So, you know, if somebody wants to align themselves with you, what tips, or anybody for that matter, what tips would you give them on how to properly approach, and what kind of homework or due diligence do they need to do or put together so that when they come to you, you see that as actually valuable?
Right. Well, that's a good question. I really like to work with hungry people, driven people. I myself am very ambitious, so those are the type of agents that I surround myself with. And if they were to come to me, tips I would give them would be passionate about what you do, be driven about what you do, and also put yourself in situations where you can network with people. Because I feel like there's always those opportunities where you go out and meet people and you just put yourself out there, and it's the right time and the right place where opportunities just fall into your lap.
Right.
You know, and you obviously don't know where it's going to take you, but I feel like just always getting out there and networking with other agents and building those relationships prior to, of course, thinking a transaction can come to it, but really nurturing those relationships, I feel like a lot can come from that.
Yeah. You know, we posted something yesterday saying, hey, we're looking for a few hungry agents.
Yeah.
To help us with some of our...
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you posted on social media.
And this one agent, she will be nameless. I'm not going to name you and call you out. But she said, me. And I was like, I said hungry agents, not agents who casually want a snack in between vacations. Yeah, I'm talking to you. And it's funny because, you know, we love this industry because we have all this flexibility with our schedules.
Totally.
But then we get judged when we're out there enjoying
Yeah.
our lives. Like I'll go wherever and like, oh, must be nice.
I see
Yeah,
you
it
a
is
lot
nice.
in Mexico, Florida, Cancun. I feel like you're a tropical guy.
I'm leaving to the Bahamas in 7 days, actually.
There you go.
Yeah, very tropical of me. Yeah, I mean, that's why we're in
Yeah.
this
But we
business.
work hard. We really do work hard, but we also know how to enjoy life too and reap
Yeah.
our rewards, you know, because this business is 7 days a week and you have to, of course, take the time to reflect and enjoy your hard work.
Yeah,
And especially towards, I feel like now around like the holidays and the end of the year, it's a good time to really reflect on like where you were this year,
Yeah.
where you want to go for next year, and, you know, enjoy where you are now and where you want to take your business.
yeah. My wife likes when I say I work hard with quotes because working hard when you're on your phone, like you're able to do so
Yeah.
much on your phone nowadays.
Totally.
You know, you're scanning, you're docu-signing, you're just handling things.
Totally.
I remember there was agents when I first got into the business, agents who were like, I have to come inside the office and I have to fax and I have to do this and I have to,
Yeah,
like
it's a
they didn't
lot.
have DocuSign, you know.
Now everything is DocuSign, easy. I mean, contract. People just use the mobile apps now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so much easier now to just have your mobile phone as your business.
Yeah. So going back to what producer Leor mentioned earlier, because that's really one of the biggest things we even start doing this is we want to like really bring value.
Yeah.
And all it takes is one person out there saying, oh, you know what? My uncle or I have a client that's got a bunch of buildings and whatever. And I should bring them I should set up an appointment and be the facilitator.
Yeah.
That way,
totally.
that agent, whatever agent, you're coming in with your client, making the introduction, being able to provide that service on behalf of Yekani, right? But you're able to retain your client and you're able to, pick up that listing. Monica's not going to steal your listing. If anything, she'll co-list with you, right?
Yeah, of course. I'm very open to co-listing with other agents.
Awesome.
Yeah, one thing with our company, Wealth Management, is offering our clients something they can't get on the outside, which is, my dad being partnered with Robert Schiller and selling his product, which is huge to a lot of clients who are able to invest and use it as an investment vehicle, and it helps them generate money annually.
Tell us a little bit about this man.
Yeah, so Robert Schiller, he's an award Nobel Prize winner economist.
Nobel Prize?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nobel Prize. So he's huge. I mean, he doesn't do business with everyone, and he doesn't allow everyone to sell his product. So this is an investment vehicle a lot of our clients have now invested in, and we are getting many appointments just to invest in this. And it's a product that can help you annually build your income without, even if the stock market goes down, your principal is guaranteed. So that's huge for a lot of our clients.
So it's something that you're putting your money in, like you're putting, I don't know, a couple $100,000 in this account of some sort?
Yes.
And then they manage it for you, or is it?
Yeah,
okay.
We have our partners that we're with that help manage the assets, and then it helps you grow annually. And we have a lot of our clients that come and sell their properties. Let's say I have a client that comes to me and wants to sell. They'll take that profit from the sale and they'll actually invest it in the Schiller program, which will then help them get monthly reoccurring income. So it's honestly an incredible product that my dad talks about on the radio. Obviously, that's like his main source of where the clients are coming in.
Let's talk about your dad and the radio show.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Tell us about that a little bit.
So he's been on the radio, I think it's over 15 years now that he's been on the radio. And it's a huge opportunity for me because when I came into real estate, I said, you know what, let's now get this Yekani Wealth Management brand and real estate out there. So he said, why don't you come on the radio show with me? So I've been on there maybe 4 times now, getting more like a consistent schedule.
Yeah.
To talk about real estate, interest rates, where the market's going, a little bit about my background, my history. But I think it's a really good way for me to connect with what he has already built, and he's kind of already paved the way.
Yeah.
So now I come in and I work with already his clients, which are essentially warm leads.
Yeah.
It's 670 AM. It's a Persian radio station that he talks on. He does the Farsi speaking. I do the English speaking. But it's a good father-daughter way for us to both get out there, and talk to our clients.
Yeah.
And there's thousands of listeners that are listening every day.
Leo, isn't that the dream to have your daughter? Our daughters are best friends. We're always oh my God, if we can.
Yeah.
But that is the dream.
My mind keeps going right there. I'm like, okay, I can't wait a couple more years. I'm going to weave her in.
Yeah.
I'd love that is the dream.
Yeah, it's honestly amazing because I'm sure you have someone that's your number one inspiration in your life. Someone that's maybe a role model for you or someone you look up to. And for me, it's always been him. So me being able to do the work that I love to do every day, which is real estate, and then work with him as well is a beautiful thing because he's always been my number one, inspiration and my number one supporter. So I love that we're able to do amazing things together now.
Yeah, I always see your birthday posts for him and stuff. And I swear this guy looks like he's getting younger every year.
He's 70 actually.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's 70.
Goodness.
I know.
He's got a Benjamin Button thing going.
He totally does.
He looks great.
He totally does. Thank you.
So he's Persian and your mom is?
Yeah, he's Persian. My mom's Ecuadorian.
Ecuadorian, that's right.
So she's from South America.
That's right.
Yeah.
But you don't have the Spanish, right?
I speak a little Spanish. Yeah, I speak a little Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So it's nice to have half and half because I feel like both cultures really mesh well together.
Yeah.
They're both, as you know, Persian culture is super family oriented.
Yeah, they're both very warm.
Yeah, Spanish culture, very family oriented, both very warm. So I love that. I see why they obviously were able to get married, build a life together.
And how long have they been together?
41 years.
That's amazing. That's carry the one. That's 17 Hollywood marriages.
That's both of us combined.
Pretty much, yeah, which you don't see that nowadays.
That's more than me and him combined.
Yeah.
That's more than me and him combined. Wow, that's crazy.
And you don't see that nowadays. So
Yeah.
they were able to come here to the States, build a life, raise a family, and
Oh,
do
they came here
everything.
together? From where?
Well, he moved here from Iran.
And she?
And she moved here from Ecuador. And then they met here, actually, in the States.
Oh, they met here.
Yeah, they
oh,
met
I thought you
here.
said they moved
No, they
here.
didn't come here together, but
Oh,
they actually...
they came here separately, made a life together with themselves. Got it.
They came here separately. They met. They went on like one date. They lost touch with each other. And then a year later, they ended up running into each other randomly at a mutual friend's graduation party. And then within 1 year later, they were married.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of like fate that really brought them together.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's really a cool little story. A little love story behind there.
A little love story.
Yeah. Little
That's
love
cool.
story behind there.
Wow, my love story is so not like that. We met on Craigslist.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. Craigslist.
How long have you been married?
2 weeks ago was 13 years.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
Huge
awesome.
accomplishment.
Yeah. I mean, what you built here is amazing. Your business and all the value you're creating and the people that you're helping it's amazing what you've done.
Thank you. I think that it really comes down. I'm going to circle back to what Leo said earlier about value. If you're not bringing value, like who needs you?
Yeah.
You
very
know,
true.
everybody's got a realtor friend, cousin nowadays.
Totally. Yeah.
Nowadays, like there's a good chance your waiter
Yeah.
is also a realtor and licensed, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to bring value. And I feel like the value is exclusive inventory and exclusive inventory stuff that nobody has access to.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah. All the off markets that you provide. 100%.
Yeah. So whoever is watching, lafixers.com, click on inventory, see what we got right now.
I got to check that list out today too. See what new inventory you got.
That's right. So why don't you give us, before we wrap up, give us where people can find you, Instagram, whatever, all that good
Totally.
stuff.
So I have my Instagram, which is Monica Yekani Realty. And then I have my website, which is monicayekani.com. My LinkedIn, you can just search my first and last name. And check it out. I'd love to connect with you.
Do you have a fax number in case somebody wants to fax?
No fax.
No fax. Okay.
Best way to reach me is phone.
Phone.
Via
Text.
phone.
Actually,
via
text.
via phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But definitely reach out. I'd love to connect with everyone.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for making
Of course.
it and sharing your life with us and your journey. And
Thank you.
I hope we can start doing some stuff together because
I would love to. Yeah.
you got access to all these investors and I've got
We
access
do.
to this
Yeah.
perfect.
I
harmony.
always say that we have so many resources at the tip of our hands, but we don't take advantage of them.
Right.
So I feel like we should definitely do a lot of deals together.
100%.
use
I'm
those
starting
resources.
today.
Let's do it.
Today.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for
We'll
having
see
me.
you again.
See you soon.